Bible kind of calls it a contest. I thought of this, and God put some things together from other things that I was doing, but I thought of baseball. I know nobody loves baseball. Boring. It is boring unless you're there in the stadium and, you got the feel and all this. But I thought about how the guy on first base, a lot of times Christians, we're there. We're on first base. Bear with me, okay? This is a just of something. I learned a new word, but I can't say it. and they made it. You made it to first base. You either walked or you had a flyer. The pitcher hit you. So you're on first base. That's where a lot of us Christians are in our relationship with Christ. We're on first base. We're in the game. We're in play, but we're on first base. And if you've ever watched a game, it's really hard to get to second base by yourself, because there's a whole lot of people trying to keep you from getting to second base. You got a pitcher who's watching to see if you get too far off so he can throw you out. You got a catcher you got a first baseman over there standing right behind you talking smack, telling you can't make it. We'll throw you out. You're not fast enough. You got a second baseman who's holding closer to the bag because he's going to be there for when the ball comes to tag you out. And you've got a shortstop backing him up. You got 5 people trying to keep you from getting to second base. You know why? Oh, y'all got to get this now. Because second base is scoring position. Y'all ain't heard that. Second base is scoring position. All somebody's got to do is knock a line drive down either side, or knock a fly and it drop in the hole in right field or left field, and you can make it. If you can limp home, you can make it from second base. Then you know what you get to do? You get to rest a while. Yeah, here's what I'm saying. But see, you never will get to second base if you don't take your foot off of the first base bag. You can't live a safe life your entire walk with Christ. It's just not fulfilling. It's not what He's planned for you. You say, well, what if I get thrown out? Yes. I have failed. I have not made it to second base many times, but I tried. And because I tried, guess what? I got another chance. Hallelujah. I got another chance. God's grace gave me another chance. We can't sit and say, well, I'm going to wait till somebody knocks me home. That happens. Sometimes someone takes you on their heart and they begin to pray and they say, God, stir them, move in their lives. You see, the church works together. We've made this all about a bunch of one-hit wonders and lone rangers for years and years, And it's not about that. It's about all of us being together. It's about God bringing a bunch of people together that don't care how we look and what we say and whether or not, we sprinkle or we dip or whatever else that we do. It's just a matter of a bunch of people coming together in the name of Christ. The foundation of Him being the Son of God, coming to redeem us and restore us in a relationship with God, and saying, I just want to be in the middle of what God's doing. Get me in the game. And God has put us in the game. And He's put y'all on first base. Some of you on second. Guess what? When you get to second, you've only got 3 people watching you then. You see, some of the pressure goes away. Now, hear me. Some of the pressure goes away of the people, but the responsibility becomes even greater because now you're in a scoring position. So you got to be a little bit more careful. You got to make sure they don't trap you. You got to make sure all that smack doesn't, and don't think that ball players don't talk trash to one another. They do. I have played ball. I played Shortstop. I know. Oh, look at him. He can't hit it. Look at him. He can't hit it. Throw it to him. Throw it. Slow it down. He can't hit it. Everybody be hollering at. Come on now. Are y'all not getting this? That's just the way they do y'all. That's just the way they do us. Oh, yeah, they ain't going to make it. Look at them. No way they can make it. No way they'll ever accomplish anything. No way God's grace and power and anointing's in them. I love the buts in the Bible. Now, don't go where y'all went. I'm talking about B-U-T. God, He can't touch that person's life, but He did. God's not going to heal that person, but He did. God's not going to use them. Look at the life they've lived. Look at all the problems they've got, but He did. Wow. Isn't it amazing what God will do when you have fearless faith? It's time to get off the bag, some of you, and take a run towards second. God's got stuff for us to do. I said, Doug, I forgot about that, Doug, before I close. You see, it doesn't matter if you make it every time or not, because God is for us. And He spared nothing to bring restoration to us. And He gave us His Son, so His Son would freely give us all things. I'm fitting to read that. No one can condemn you. Do y'all not hear that? No, I'm fitting to read it to you. No one condemns you as a child of God. Why? Because Christ is interceding for you. And He has made us overwhelming conquerors. And there is nothing you can see, nothing you can't see that can remove you from the love of God. Say, Marvin, you just made